From the sands of ancient Egypt rises the story of one of the greatest military minds in history, a pharaoh whose strategic brilliance and conquests earned him the title the Napoleon of Egypt. Known for his remarkable campaigns and military innovations, he expanded Egypt's empire to its greatest extent, transformed from a sidelined royal into a legendary conqueror through daring battles and brilliant tactics. How did he achieve such greatness? Join us as we explore the life and legacy of this warrior pharaoh, whose military prowess defined an era. The man known to history, Thutmose III, was born in a royal family, the son of Thutmose II and a lesser wife, Iset. He was initially not the direct heir to the throne. After the death of his father, his stepmother, Hatshepsut, assumed the role of regent, eventually declared herself pharaoh and ruler for over 2 decades. During this time, Thutmose III was sidelined but served as co-regent and learned the intricacies of leadership and administration. Thutmose was officially crowned king at around the age of 22, following Hatshepsut's death in 1458 BCE. From his early years as co-regent, he had been preparing for this moment, training rigorously in the arts of war and mastering the use of weapons such as the khopesh, a curved sword ideal for close combat. Thutmose III had spent the long years of Hatshepsut's reign training in the army. This kept him away from court politics, but nevertheless prepared him well for his own role as pharaoh, because great ability in war was considered a desirable quality in the ancient world. Egyptian pharaohs were expected to lead their armies into foreign lands and demonstrate their bravery on the field in person. After a few victorious battles, a king might return home in triumph, loaded with plunder and a promise of annual tribute from the defeated cities. Unlike Napoleon, Thutmose never lost a battle. He led 16 campaigns across Palestine, Syria, and Nubia, and was known for his humane treatment of the conquered. His rule established a Pax Egyptica over the empire, ensuring peace and prosperity in Syria and Palestine. But during Hatshepsut's reign, there were no wars, and Egypt's soldiers had little practice in warfare. The result was that Egypt's neighbors were gradually becoming independent, and when this new, unknown pharaoh came to the throne, their kings were inclined to test his resolve. In the second year of his reign, Thutmose found himself faced with a coalition of the princes from Kadesh and Megiddo, who had mobilized a large army. What's more, the Mesopotamians and their kinsmen living in Syria refused to pay tribute and declared themselves free of Egypt. One of his most significant challenges came with the Battle of Megiddo. Facing a coalition of Canaanite city-states that had rebelled against Egyptian control, he had to secure the city of Megiddo, a strategic point controlling vital trade routes and military access. The coalition forces, armed with a mix of chariots and infantry, posed a significant threat to Egyptian ambitions. He had 3 routes to choose from, but he opted for the most daring through the treacherous Aruna Pass. This narrow, rugged path was fraught with danger, but offered a strategic advantage. His bold decision to take this route highlights his audacious strategic thinking and effective use of the weapons and tactics at his disposal. His forces numbered approximately 10,000 to 20,000 troops, including infantry, charioteers, and archers. In contrast, the coalition forces, consisting of around 15,000 to 25,000 troops, had a numerical advantage. The coalition was also fortified within Megiddo, utilizing their knowledge of the local terrain and strong defensive positions to their benefit. Despite the coalition's numerical superiority and fortified defenses, his tactical innovations and strategic planning proved decisive. His use of chariots, archers, and infantry was expertly coordinated, allowing the Egyptians to outflank and overwhelm the coalition forces. The siege culminated in the fall of Megiddo, marking a decisive victory The battle was intense. Megiddo fell, and the coalition's power was shattered. This victory not only secured Egyptian dominance over the region, but also cemented reputation as a military genius. He passed away in 1425 BCE, leaving behind a legacy of military genius and administrative excellence. His tomb, located in the Valley of the Kings, stands as a testament to his remarkable reign